What's up, everyone? Today we are going on an absolutely insane adventure. Forget everything you know about normal, boring yellow sand beaches. I'm about to show you 3 beaches so unique, so unbelievable, you'll think they're from another planet. Bright pink sand beaches, jet black volcanic sand beaches, beaches made entirely of sparkling sea glass. I literally traveled across the world to find these places, and what I saw will blow your mind. I'll show you exactly where these beaches are, I'll explain how they got their crazy colors, and I'll give you every single detail you need to see them for yourself. Bahamas, Iceland, California. This isn't just a top 3 list. It's a challenge to see these coastlines before they change forever. You are not going to want to miss a single second of this. So, buckle up. In the next 10 minutes, I'm taking you on a journey to the most unique beaches on Earth. By the end of this video, you'll have at least one new dream destination on your bucket list. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Let's get into it. First stop, a beach that looks like it's made of cotton candy. Alright, first up, we flew all the way to the Bahamas, not just for the sun, but for something way crazier. We're on Harbor Island, which is home to one of the most surreal places I have ever seen in my entire life, a pink sand beach. And when I say pink, I don't mean kinda sorta pink if you squint. I mean it is legitimately, undeniably pink. Look at this, it looks like I'm walking on strawberry ice cream. The contrast between the pink sand and the turquoise water is absolutely insane. You can't even imagine how beautiful this is until you see it with your own eyes. So the big question is, why is it pink? I was so curious I had to find out. It's not magic, even though it feels like it. It's actually because of millions and millions of tiny microscopic creatures called foraminifera. These little guys have reddish pink shells, and when they die, their shells get washed ashore and mixed in with the white sand coral. Over thousands of years, this process has created this incredible, soft pink hue that stretches for over 3 miles along the coast. It's nature's artwork, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. I spent hours just walking along the shore, letting the soft, cool sand run through my fingers. It's one of the softest sands I've ever felt. The pink color is most vibrant right at the water's edge where the sand is wet. It's like a watercolor painting that changes with every wave that comes in. I even tried building a pink sand castle, which was probably the most aesthetic sand castle in the history of the world. This is one of those places that truly lives up to the hype and pictures you see online. The entire vibe of Harbor Island is just as amazing as the beach itself. It's super laid back, with colorful little cottages and golf carts as the main way to get around. There are no giant resorts here, which helps preserve the charm and keeps the focus on the natural beauty. We rented a golf cart and just explored, finding little hidden spots along the coast. It felt like we had discovered a secret paradise that the rest of the world didn't know about, even though it's famous. If you're planning a trip, and you absolutely should, the best time to visit is during the dry season, from December to May. This is when you'll get the most sunshine and the least amount of rain, making it perfect for enjoying the beach. The water is crystal clear, calm, and perfect for swimming. You can just float in the water and look back at the pink shoreline, and it feels like you're in a dream. I can't stress this enough. It's a must-see. Honestly, standing here, it's hard to believe this is real. I've seen a lot of beaches in my life, but nothing compares to this. The sheer uniqueness of the pink sand is something that will stick with me forever. But trust me, it's only going to get crazier from here. We've traded the tropical warmth of the Bahamas for the raw, epic landscapes of the North Atlantic. And the reason we're here is for this. Renisfiara, the world-famous black sand beach. Standing here feels like I've landed on a different planet. The sand isn't sand as you know it. It's jet black made of tiny, smooth pebbles, grains of basalt. It's one of the most dramatic and powerful places I have ever been. So where does this black sand come from? The answer is volcanoes. Iceland is a hotbed of volcanic activity, and this beach is a direct result of that. When lava from a nearby volcano, like Katla, flows into the ice-cold Atlantic Ocean, it cools down so rapidly that it shatters into tiny fragments of volcanic rock or basalt. Over centuries, the relentless power of the waves grinds these fragments down into the black sand that covers the entire coastline. It's literally a beach made from ancient volcanic eruptions. But the black sand is only part of what makes this place so insane. Look behind me at these incredible basalt columns. They're called Reynistranger, and they look like a giant natural pipe organ rising out of the sand. Local legend says they were once trolls who were trying to drag a ship to shore, but they were caught by the sunrise and turned to stone. Standing next to them, you feel incredibly small. They are perfectly geometric, almost like they were carved by hand, but it's all natural. This beach is unbelievably beautiful, but it's also incredibly dangerous, and I have to give a serious warning here. The waves at Reynes Fiara are no joke. They're called sneaker waves. They can appear out of nowhere, even on a calm day, and surge much further up the beach than you'd expect. They are extremely powerful and have swept people out to sea. You have to stay far away from the water's edge and never, ever turn your back on the ocean here. Safety is the #1 priority. We visited near the town of Vik, which is a super charming little village and a great base for exploring the south coast of Iceland. The contrast of the black sand against the white foam of the crashing waves is a photographer's dream. On the day we were here, the sky was overcast and moody, which honestly just added to the whole epic, dramatic atmosphere of the place. This beach is meant to be dark and mysterious. Walking on this beach is a completely different experience from the soft pink sand in the Bahamas. Here, the sand crunches under your feet. It's coarse and heavy. For our final stop, we're back in the USA, in a town called Fort Bragg, California. And this beach has maybe the weirdest origin story of them all. This is Glass Beach, and as you can see, it's not really a sand beach at all. The entire shore is covered in millions and millions of smooth, colorful, sparkling pieces of sea glass. It looks like a giant pile of jewels has washed up on the coast. It's absolutely beautiful and completely surreal. So how did a beach get covered in glass? This is the crazy part. For decades from the early 1900s until 1967, this area was an official public dump. People from the town would just back their cars up to the cliff and throw their trash, appliances, cars, and tons of glass bottles right into the ocean. It was a total environmental disaster. But then, something amazing happened. Nature started to clean up our mess. Over the next several decades, the powerful waves of the Pacific Ocean acted like a giant rock tumbler. They smashed the bottles and then churned and polished the broken shards for years and years. The sharp edges were smoothed away, creating the beautiful pebble-like gems that you see here today. All the metal rusted away, organic material decomposed, and what was left was this incredible, glittering shoreline. It's the ultimate story of nature's ability to recycle and turn something ugly into something beautiful. Walking around here is like a treasure hunt. Every step reveals new colors and shapes. You can see clear glass from old soda bottles, green from beer bottles, and blue from old medicine or poison bottles, which are super rare and exciting to find. There are even rarer colors like red, which might have come from old car tail lights. I spent so much time just sitting down and sifting through the glass, admiring all the different pieces. It's incredibly peaceful and mesmerizing. Now, this is super important. Glass Beach is now part of McCarricher State Park, which means it's protected. It is illegal to take any glass from the beach. For years, tourists took so much glass that the beach started to disappear. We have to preserve this unique place for everyone to enjoy. So please, take as many pictures as you want, but leave the glass where it belongs. Let the ocean keep doing its work. The motto here is take only pictures, leave only footprints. The best time to visit is during low tide, when more of the glass-covered coves are exposed. You can explore the tide pools, which are full of life, and see the glass sparkling in the sunlight. It's a powerful reminder that even when we make huge mistakes and damage the environment, nature has an incredible capacity to heal and create beauty in the most unexpected ways. It's a lesson in resilience, told through sparkling glass. This beach is a true testament to transformation. It's the perfect, thought-provoking end to our journey. We went from a pink paradise in the Bahamas to a dark, volcanic world in Iceland, and ended at a beach made of literal jewels in California. I asked you at the beginning of this video if you were ready to see the most unique beaches in the world, and I hope I delivered. Each one of these places was more insane than the last, and standing on each shore was a completely different, mind-blowing experience. My question for you is, which of these 3 beaches would you want to visit the most? Let me know in the comments below. Are you team pink sand, black sand, or glass beach? Thank you guys so much for watching and coming on this adventure with me. If you enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button, because we are just getting started with the crazy travel content. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. See you next time.